ka Eliu. What can I tell you? Come as he took you from the kennels.
Hey, you already know we're here, we're live, we're loud at Airo's Neurosol Cafe, and we're here with the Shrap Asum himself, manze. Asum, Garvey, what's going on?
Wagwan, how you guys?
Wagwan, manze. This is the second interview. If you've been tuning in to the weekend burnouts, but this is the Madhouse crew. Yeah. Shout out for you, shout out for us for turning up.
How do you feel? Love to you guys for always showing love, man. I see you.
How do you feel today's event went?
Dope. I love it, yeah.
Opinion yako ya Groovy Joe inasimama wapi, manze? You know, us as Madhouse, we rank Groovy Joe
one of the best.
Definitely
one of the best.
Not even
I
one of
won't
the
even
best.
put her as a female or what.
Yeah,
one of the best.
The best female rapper that we have produced in a very long time.
Facts.
How was today's event for you, and how was the experience?
I loved it. I love the tape. She's showing range with her work. What else can I ask for?
Talk to us about your collaborative album with her.
That was one of those, like, I had to make sure I had something with her.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do just one project.
Yeah.
She gave me all that I could need, and she challenged me, like, with that project. That's why I always say, like, Groove to me is not just a female rapper.
Yeah.
To me, she's a rapper, because she gives me, like, the edge. I have to come harder.
I have to ask you about one of my favorite songs from the album, Shrap in Rage. Ilikuwa inaitwa Say It Through the Speakers, bro. What inspired that track, and what was it about?
Musa, basically, I had that song for a while.
Yeah.
But Groove had it, and it was along the lines of whatever we were doing.
Yeah.
At the point, so it was just like, hey, because that song to me, I'm inspired by Eliud and all the other people who've done so much for whatever we are as Kenya, and that's why I said, for me, I say it to my speakers. Yeah, Eliud may say it through his legs.
Eliud may say it through. Man, you guys have to say it through the speakers,
I have to say it through the speakers.
Man, yes. I tell people if they're sleeping on Kenyan music,
you're slacking. You don't know.
I say I wanna taste, man. So if you're listening to this, Ama, you're watching this, and you've not heard any of Asum's and Groovy's music,
make sure you do.
Make sure you do, and start with Say It Through the Speakers. SITTS of Shrapping in Rage. Now, Asum, uko hapa. I want to personally ask you on behalf of Madhouse, what was Shrapper Ranks all about?
Shrapper Ranks, as it says, it's about the ranks of Shrap.
Yeah.
Buti and me, we've always been. As you know, Safi. Safi is a phenomenal poet.
Legendary.
So, like, that's one of those songs. And maybe in time, hopefully, inshallah, we might have a song where the Shrapper ranks, like the actual ranks of the Nini of Shrap, are involved in the song. So, make sure you tune in for that. Because it's one of those songs where we talk about our lifestyle. Me and Buti, it's always been like us bouncing energies off each other. He gives me this energy, I give him this energy.
Yeah.
And as you can see with the exchange, it's Shrapper ranks. I'm the lyrical side of Shrap.
Yeah.
Is the more of the image side of Shrap.
Yeah.
You can never beat the Shrap god with the image, you see.
And that's
facts.
The
god and all that.
That's facts. Now I have to ask you this one question.
Yeah.
When I was listening to Shrap music, among the very first songs that I came across that was Shrap was Safi.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Madhouse fans, I want to ask you, what is your relationship with Boutros? Because we've had a few songs with Asum and Boutros, and a few months ago I put out a tweet, and I think one of you either saw it. I was asking whether we can get a Shrap album between you and Boutros. Is there any possibility, Ama, is there any realm where we get an album between you and Boutros as the Shrap gods, giving us the culture, giving us the blueprint, giving us basically the source, you know?
I guess we love to see, because already we've given you, the amount of songs we've already given you are enough to even cover 2 albums.
That's fast.
So, like, you love to see, we love to keep it a surprise. You don't give everything. So for this one, I'll just let it be as you'll have to see.
But as a fan, I have to apply the pressure. Me come a fan wa Shrap, manze.
You never know. It could happen.
Yeah, it could happen.
Yes.
It can happen. And you know, these guys record. Usually, I say usually
Tunakuanga tu.
kama una checking Instagram ya Omse na una checking Instagram ya Butros. These guys are always in the studio, putting in the work, grinding, giving us anthems, giving us tracks.
Yeah.
Personally, I wanna say that I wanna see Asum Garvey and Butros album.
And it will happen.
Will it happen?
I believe in it. So we all have to believe in it also.
Because you know why?
Yeah.
I believe you and Butros, alongside Jovi Jov, K Green, Dopamine, you were sent only to party Shrap. You know, me and Chris is the guy behind the camera, yeah? Back in 2018, I used to stand outside the balcony, yeah? Mali kulikuwa na Wi-Fi. I used to have a cage outside your balcony, kulikuwa na Wi-Fi. Nilikuwa na stream SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You and Butros, bro.
We still had a couple of them in
like
there.
you remember that age, yeah, Billie Jean.
Yeah.
Then you
I
guys,
was mixing most of those tapes, most of that.
You know,
yeah.
so
around
that's
that time, yeah. I was
that's
the one doing the engineering for him.
that's the reason why I'm asking if we're ever gonna get an album between you and Butros, because you
That's
guys.
what I'm saying. It could happen because you know we're used to each other so much. So
Yeah.
like, and whatever we've given you so far, you guys have to consume it first, and then maybe in future when it happens and we are all comfortable with, like, we feel like this should happen.
Yeah.
It will definitely happen.
Bro,
without a doubt.
I'll be the first person as Dash from Madhouse to apply pressure, man. Me, I wanna.
Facts.
Me nataka an album from Asum and Butros. A Shrap album, bro. Cause you know one thing, yeah, my cousin, yeah. Big shout out to Money, MXNNI. Money is from London. This guy is a big music producer. He's a big engineer and stuff. He knows about your music. He knows about Butros music from London.
That's fine.
From London, and he told me a lot of the artists, not even artists, a lot of the audience from UK music, Kenyan music from UK, you know, they're tuned into your music and they've been asking about a Shrap album, you know. That's why I'm
definitely come.
that's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna come.
More and more because Shrap isn't here to die. Shrap is here for just a short time. It's just a trend.
Yeah.
We're here for a very long time.
So personally, I'm gonna say this, yeah, and I know people usually say this, but as Dash from Madhouse, Asum Garvey is someone who I'm gonna look back 10 years from now and tell my kids, inshallah,
I hear
kids,
this nigga.
I know this guy, this music, when I was like a 20-something year old guy, I listened to this music. So right now, we're talking to 20 years in the future, yeah? Inshallah, hautakuwa umeacha ku release music. Kids 20 years from now are gonna be looking at this, reminiscing, because unajua, you know, we talk about Shrap a lot and we talk about Kenyan music a lot, but Safi, mimi naweza sema Safi,
It's a phenomenal standard.
bro, Roach nipe hiyo moto.
Kwanza ni washe hiyo tiri.
Bro, that's one of, I think that's a Kenyan classic. Anyone who's listening to, or watching to this, watching this interview right now, this is one of those guys, yeah? Asum is him. Asum is him, man, and we're looking forward to music. So I have to ask this, yeah? After umetupatia hiyo, I'm sorry, niko mavitu saina sahau hiyo album ya hiyo EP ya Asum. The one that we,
newest.
Yeah, the new
Shrap or something.
Shrap Asum 2. Talk to us a little bit about Shrap Asum 2.
Shrap or some 2 ni vile nimesema ni Shrap or some 2.
Yeah?
Ni Shrap or some 2 and I have fun na hii shit as always, and I'll never stop having fun. I'll always try and piss off some people, and I'll always try and give you something new from my side. It may never seem new maybe to other people, but to me, I usually feel like, okay, maybe with this one I'm challenging myself to give you something new, and that's what always, like with all my projects, that's what it is. With Shrap Asum 2 is my more outgoing person, is the extrovert Asum. But the more
Extrovert Asum.
Yes, the more introvert Asum.
Put a pin on that.
Yes, the more introvert Asum, you'll always get exercise for. You'll always get a couple of like the showman. But I'll always embrace.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Asum Garvey's showman persona is my favorite Asum Garvey. Personally, you know, you're free to stream Asum's music. By the way, plug everyone else who's listening or who's tuned in right now to Madhouse TV. Or plug
Make sure
streams zako.
make sure me come through mesikiza pia Madhouse. Madhouse are always showing love.
Yeah.
Every project I drop, I always see them. Like they always share. So make sure anytime I drop, Madhouse always drop.
Yeah.
Always make sure they share.
Facts, and you already know, man.
And Asum Garvey ko platform zangu. That's ASUMGARVEY. Yeah. The Showman, the Lyrical Disease.
Yes.
With the Killer Flow music.
Yes.
Always.
Oh my days.
Untouchable. I'm untouchable, I believe, with my shit.
The Shrap
No one
Asum.
touches my shit. I'd never try and do anything anyone else is doing. And that's always been Asum.
So let me ask this here. Are we expecting a few? Because me personally, as a Shrap fan, I like the visuals. Safi had some visuals. The track with Denzel Kong, Kill Them With The Love.
Kill 'em with the love.
Oh my days, bro. If you're sleeping on Asum's music, one of our whips, zile whips kibe you sema, man. So are we expecting some visuals of Shrap Asum too?
Yeah, definitely. Shrap Asum 2 and a couple more coming. Yeah, I haven't given you a couple of visuals for like this whole year for like the beginning, but I have a couple of stuff coming. You definitely have to tune in to make sure you
Definitely.
see what's coming.
Now, as a fan, you know me as in as much as I represent Madhouse.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a fan of Kenyan music.
Yeah.
Now, talking about Shrap Asum 2, meaning say, from the first moment I listened to Shrap,
Yeah.
I just put some respect on that shit because right now I was talking to Kipepeo Agency Management. She's called Maya, yeah, about the Grammys recognizing Genge and African music and stuff like that. I have to ask you this question as a proponent of Shrap music. Where do you see this genre that you guys are so hard at work pushing? Hata sitaki kuuliza because I asked her 3 years from now, yeah, next year, Grammy Awards za next year, wewe unaona Shrap itakuwa wapi in the international? Because if anyone listens to Shrap, man, you guys know Kenyans have sauce. You guys know Kenyans have sauce, and Asum is a part of the leaders of the new school. Where do you see Shrap and Kenyan music generally?
I can't talk about next year because I don't have the actual timeline, but I'm pretty sure if Genge has been approved, definitely Shrap has to be approved.
Shrap definitely has to be there.
Because we're international as fuck.
Facts.
There's never been who dresses fresh as
I mean, nobody, bro.
You know, who raps like Asum?
Boutros and Asum are the culture.
Exactly. Facts. So
You know?
make sure you know Shrap has to be somewhere in the conversation.
Definitely.
And that's what you're working towards. You're not working towards a short timeline. You're working towards the long run.
The long term.
Yes.
The long run.
And that has to happen.
This has been Madhouse. You already know the vibes. This is our second interview of the day with Asum Garvey, the Shrap Asum. Make sure you run up his numbers on Spotify. Your music is on all DSPs.
Yes.
Make sure you run up the numbers. Make sure you run up Madhouse. We're here, we're live, we're loud, we're live, man. And
Make sure you also stream Groovy Joe's new tape, Pressure.
Pressure is
Baddest female MC in
tonight.
the country.
For you guys, it's tomorrow maybe, but make sure you check out Groovy Joe's music. This is Asum. This is Madhouse. We're here, Nairobi. We're alive. We're loud. We're in the building, and we're here with the Shrap God himself, bro.
The Shrap Asum. You know.
This is me showing love. Flowers have to be shown, manze. You don't have to wait for these guys to like be. Wanaitangoaje marehemu ndo umpatie flowers.
Yeah, don't give me my flowers in a vase.
Give this guy his flowers right now. You know what I'm saying? So Madhouse, we're in it, we're live, we're loud.
Yeah.
Peace.